Today we prepare ravioli of braised rabbit with salad of tomato and sweet basil. This dish is part of the typical Sicilian cooking overall because of the braised rabbit. We present it in our own version, then we have changed the roles. We insert the rabbit inside a fresh dough, and we serve it with a sauce of fresh tomato and sweet basil, symbol and emblem of Sicilian cooking. The ingredients we need are the dough with egg very thin, some rabbit. Now we are using some fillets of rabbit well breaded, some green olives, some tomatoes cut in strips, sweet basil, fresh wild marjoram, capers, some sauce of tomatoes, some boiled potatoes, garlic, oil of first quality olive. Let's prepare the ravioli. Let's take the fillets of rabbit. Let's cut them into bites not too little. As we cutted the sausage, here's the rabbit. Then let's chop up the capers. Always in not too little bites in order to preserve the gusto of capers and olives when we will taste at last. Because if we cutted them into too little bites, the taste would make uniform too much. Let's mince a clove of garlic too. Let's prepare the stuffing for our ravioli. Then in a frying pan let's warm up a trickle of oil of first quality olive. Let's add the garlic we minced before. Let's brown it slightly. Let's let it lightly white. And let's add the rabbit. Let's brown it slightly. In any way, let's let the rabbit a bit pink. And let's complete with other ingredients. The olives we minced before, and the capers. Let's flavor everything. In this case, we don't add kitchen salt because capers and olives are already enough salty. Let's add at last, when gas ring is out, some dried wild marjoram. Here's the rabbit we browned. Let's leave it 1 minute. And let's take the boiled potatoes that we add to the rabbit. In order to better the consistency and the homogeneity to the dish. Then let's crush the potatoes to in not too little bites. And let's add to the rabbit. Let's amalgamate everything. And the stuffing is ready. Let's create the ravioli. Then let's use the fresh thin layer of pasta that we paint with a trickle of red of egg. This is an important action because it helps the two parts of thin layer of pasta to stick each other. Because otherwise we would lose the raviolo during cooking. And then let's create the balls that will become the ravioli. Let's fold the thin layer of pasta. Let's make a slight pressure along the borders. And with the help of this mold we mince the thin layer of pasta at half moon. Then let's make a slight pressure along the borders in order to make stick it well. We give form to it and crush it well, and then we perfect it. Here are the ravioli. Then let's prepare the sauce for the ravioli. The typed salad of tomatoes and sweet basil. Let's take a frying pan and let's put a trickle of oil, a clove of garlic. Let's brown it slightly. When the garlic is browned, let's add the strips of tomatoes. When the gas ring is off, let's flavor them. Let's add a bit of kitchen salt. leaves of sweet basil broken manually, and some sauce of tomatoes. Let's let perfume everything, and the sauce is ready. In the meantime, let's cook the ravioli in boiling water slightly salted. When ravioli are ready, let's take them off and let's prepare the dish. Let's take off the clove of garlic. In the dish, let's make a bed with the strips of tomatoes. In order to appreciate this dish, the strips must stay well solid and compact. And on our strips of tomatoes, let's put the ravioli. Let's complete with some leaves of sweet basil. And at last a trickle of oil of first quality olive. The dish is ready.
Andiamo a piegare in due la pasta. Andremo a fare una leggera pressione lungo i bordi e con l'aiuto di un coppapasta andremo a coppare i nostri ravioli a mezza luna. Dopodiché una piccola pressione lungo i bordi così da permettere che aderisca ben bene e andiamo a dare forma, così scaccia leggermente e ogni raviolo si arriccia. Ecco pronti i nostri ravioli. Andiamo a realizzare la salsa per i ravioli di coniglio, quindi l'insalatina tiepida di pomodori e basilico. Facciamo che prendiamo sempre un altro padellino, sempre un filo d'olio d'oliva, uno spicchio d'aglio intero, lasciamo rosolare leggermente. Una volta che l'aglio è rosolato aggiungiamo le nostre falde di pomodori, a fuoco spento li lasciamo insaporire un pochettino, aggiungiamo un pizzico di sale, delle foglioline di basilico spezzate a mano, e un po' di salsa di pomodoro. Lasciamo profumare il tutto e la salsa è pronta. Intanto tuffiamo i nostri ravioli, sempre in acqua bollente leggermente salata. Intanto i nostri ravioli sono già pronti, li tiriamo fuori. E possiamo già andare a preparare il piatto. Togliamo lo spicchio d'aglio. Sul piatto andiamo a fare un letto con le nostre falde di pomodoro. La bellezza di questa insalatina è che le falde devono restare ben sode e ben compatte e sopra alle falde andiamo ad appoggiare i nostri ravioli. Voilà. Andiamo a completare con delle foglioline di basilico e sempre in ultima preferisco aggiungere un filo di olio d'oliva, sempre a crudo. E il piatto è pronto. Buon appetito!